I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person, but only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. Be patient when becoming someone you haven't been before. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. Spies are a most important element in water, because on them depends an army's ability to move. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. Pessimistic tidak, lebih daripada sikap takbur mendahului nasib. The gods are fond of the cryptic and dislike the evident. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Perhaps home is not a place, but simply an irrevocable condition. And when all the wars are over, a butterfly will still be beautiful. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. Be sure to place your feet in the right place, then stand firm. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you are a seed. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. Have faith, have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. I'm going to try speaking some reckless words, and I want you to try to listen recklessly. Sometimes life is too hard to be alone, and sometimes life is too good to be alone. The most important thing about a technology is how it changes people. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. At some point, we all look up and realize that we are lost in a maze. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Go slowly so that you do not bite your tail by accident. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. Fez est ab hoste docere. One should learn even from one's enemies.